this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is just a normal process video. So I did a little bit off camera. I printed out my pictures and I printed this cut file from Paste-eez and I backed it all. And I am using the Kaiser Craft Daydreamer collection for the paper and embellishments and all that kind of stuff. And so I already, off camera, I did also do clear gesso on there because I am going to do a bunch of splatters. And while you're watching me do splatters, those are the two I'm using. It's called, from Shimmerz, the Sunset Strip and Mango Tango. So as you're seeing me drip this, so what I did was that I did a collage on my pictures and I made them 2 by 2, and then I cut them down to fit the little squares for this cut file. And I'll link everything down below, especially where you can get this cut file at. You can get it in the silhouette, but I'm going to link the Etsy shop so that you can be able to, if you don't have a silhouette, you can use it for anything. She's got the PNG, the DNF, or the DXF files and everything. So that's what I'm going to link so that you can be able to get this file. And it actually works very well because the title of this is called My Other Family, which is my It Works family. I went to the convention here in the beginning of this month, actually. And believe it or not, if you're on my Facebook page, my Instagram page is all about my crafting, but my Facebook profile is a lot to do with this particular business. And I was able to go to this conference for the first time since I've been part of this company for the last 3 years. So those are the pictures. Now, to get back to the layout, all I did was do some splattering, and I got out this stencil and the Shimmerz Paste-eez called Puttin on the Glitz. And I put that in just different spots, and then I let everything dry. And I backed everything of this cut file on the 3D foam tape that you get from 3M, so that I have some dimension on this. And here I am, I'm just putting this in different little spots. And I like how this added just that little bit of texture that I wanted to the page without it being too overpowering, because this particular cut file and particular paper fit perfectly to where I want. And there I'm just showing you what it looks like. So here I am, I'm taking all of these pieces and I'm putting them back together and getting it set down. And then you'll see me, here I am, I'm going to take off all of this paper so that it sits down. And what I did was that, as you can tell, I put 3 pictures on the bottom with 2 white boxes, and that's where my embellishments are going to be. And then the next set, I did 1 picture and then 2 embellishment boxes, and then I did 2 pictures and 1 embellishment. We took a ton of pictures. I mean, some of the pictures I'm in it, some of them I'm not. I didn't even care. It was the fact that we're selfie profile people all the time. And so here I am, I'm finding thread that I want, and I stick to just these 2. I think I pull out another one, but it wasn't working the color. So here I am, I'm just putting down all the pictures. And all I did really is that I just cut enough for the foam tape to stick down, and then I placed the thread underneath of it. And it does take me a minute or 2 to do this, but as you can tell, I am just going to town on getting this done. Lately here, I've just been pushing out design team stuff after design team, and I just decided I needed to do one just for me without really having any much. It was like free will to whatever. So it's been, well, I think it's been a big long while since I've done my own just layout to do. I've been busy making sketches for teams and for different types of groups. I've been got tons of new series on my channel that a bunch of us are doing together, and it's just been absolutely amazing. So while you're watching this, I want to do 2 things. One, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to me. I've only started this channel in November of 2017. And I am, holy cow, amazed that I am almost at 500 subscribers. And I want to do this. I want to give out a 500 prize. And I have a very good, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a very amazing giveaway. So this is what I want to do. If you guys are just watching this and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Because the minute that I hit 500 is the minute that I'm going to give out that giveaway. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a good one. I really love giving away giveaways. I do it quite a bit on my community page and in my little group. So be on the lookout for that. I'm close. I'm almost to 400. So really, I'm needing about 100 more subscribers. But it won't be long before I do it. But I'm giving you guys a heads up. And every video, regular process video I'm talking about, I'm going to talk about the subscriber giveaway. So until I can get to that 500 mark. So here I am. I'm almost done placing these down. And I just love how this perfectly fits in here. It's just amazing. So these two threads I just placed in periodically little spots here and there. So here I am, I'm just placing my thread, and I am going to place it in certain little spots. And I just have it hanging underneath the picture, just enough to give it dimension and a little bit of something to the pages. And it works out well to where I don't really have to put down much like tumble or any of that stuff, because the thread stays pretty good with just the 3M tape. So it works out perfectly for that part. Let's see here. What else am I doing? This layout did come together pretty good. I know I did a lot off camera because it would have taken me this video would have been like 2.5 hours long, even by timing it up, because of you watching me cut and put down the tape, and then to cut the little pictures and stuff out, and you know, getting it glued on there, and or making sure that they stick down and all that kind of stuff. Let's see here. So now I grabbed out the embellishments, and a lot of this embellishment kit, it is very dream and goal oriented, and I really enjoyed this collection. I normally don't get much Kaisercraft collections, but when I did see this come out, I had to get it. I didn't get all of it, but I had to get it. So the places that I am putting down, the little things that I'm adding to the pages, and the little extra white pieces that I'm doing, one of them says I put down 2 little houses, and one says home is wherever I'm with you. And literally, when I am with this particular family, I do feel like home. My team is based out of Minnesota, or based out of like North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, and that's where I'm originally from. So it's just like down to earth type people, and I'm not saying that the South isn't. It's just, it's like my type of peeps, if you want to ask it. So I like that because it is home. Even though that I may not be with my husband or my family, and I do go on conventions and things like that, I do still feel like at home. So that's why I placed that. And then the other one says play, you'll move mountains. And it is. I do move mountains. And then the other one that I just put down, it's called You Are Loved. And then the next one is called Too Sweet. And then the one that I put way up at the top, it's This Is What Dreams Are Made Of. And it is what dreams are made of. And then in the corner, my little subtitle, because this isn't going to be my title where it says happy, you will see me actually put down the thickers here towards the end of the video. But it states, there are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. And then right next to that is where I'm going to put my journaling. So you'll see that I'm just hearing everything down. And I do go off camera, and you will see that I do some sequence mix stuff here shortly. And I do a lot of that sequence mix, adhering that down off camera, because let's be honest. One, everybody knows how to use combo or some type of adhesive. And two, everybody knows how to put sequence down. I mean, really, if you don't, please drop a line down below and I'll help you. I can explain it, but that's just dainty and just too much time for me to try to talk through it, let's be honest. Because I really don't want to have to sit here and try to come up with conversations while I'm trying to adhere sequence down. So I'm just finishing up everything, and like I said, this layout came together quickly. It just took a minute or two to put it together because of the amount of adhesive, of foam tape and stuff I had to put on it to be able to get it put down. That's really all that took that long. So here I am. I finally figured out where I wanted to place that little circle. I like it. I wanted it on there. I thought I was going to place it up in the top, and then it ends up being down there. And I think it just adds something. Why? I don't know. I don't know. It just adds something to that spot. I like it. So I add that there, and then I do get out, once you see here, well, once I get this down, my little spot came up over there, so I had to put it down quick. And then I should be getting out my sequence here. I think I'm going for my sequence. Sorry for the dead air. I didn't realize I left this on camera. Yep, I'm going for my sequence. So while you're watching me wait for the sequence, again, I'm sorry for the little dead air spot. One is called Free Spirits, and I used the yellow out of that because it matches the yellow that's on the paper. And then the other one is Happy Happy Winter, and I used the rose gold that's in there, and the white, and the green, and a couple of the teal out of there. And then the other one is called Morning Dewdrops, and I placed these all over the sequence, and I leave a little bit of this in so you could see kind of my idea of where I wanted to place them, and I just scattered them around. It was like I didn't really officially drop them, but I kind of acted like I just dropped the glue places, and then I just made sure I didn't add too many of the same color in those sections, and I just go along the cut file. I place them on the pictures, not like on the pictures, but I place them on those down underneath. I tuck them behind things, and here in just a second we'll see that it'll go into YouTube land, and I am done. There we go. So obviously I do have close-ups at the end. I have all of that kind of stuff, and so I use my thickers. Here's where I place the title down, and it's called My Other Family, and it's the title. And I got out the Bonjour from Dear Lizzie. I bought 2 sets of these a long time ago, and I absolutely love them. And I'm getting down to the point where my first set is getting where there's not very much there, so I now have to dip into the second one. I'm going to be really sad when these are no longer available. But I do link all of the products down below, like I said. And I will give you all of the names and all that kind of stuff of what I have. And if I can find this particular collection, I will give you that as well as links. Make sure that you do hit that like button if you like this. And if you also want to subscribe, remember I've got that 500 giveaway coming up here subscribe, so not only do you get all of my notifications of when I have videos and all that kind of stuff, because I do a bunch of series. I'm coming up on some new design teams here in the next few months, just to give you a little bit of a heads up that I'm adding to my pool of design teams. I'm still with Cheeky Studio. I love them to death. Tuesday and we are now considering each other like right-hand peeps, so it's amazing. But I absolutely love the family over there and the series. And here I am, I'm adding the date, and you'll see me do the journaling, and I'm going to leave you go with the ends with the still shots down below. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye!